What is up, guys? Sorry, I'm chewing. I'm eating. So I'm running out of daylight. So I feel like I need to pull the motor in this truck. No, I don't feel it. That was weird. I heard something. I need to pull the motor. So we're gonna be pulling the motor tonight. It's around 3 o'clock right now. So running out of daylight to get some stuff off. So I haven't ate all day. I'm gonna take the front clip off of the International hood, all that stuff, and see if we can pull the motor and transmission. Get a few buddies over here and see if we can pull this bitch. So I'm gonna hook up the truck to my truck, which is right here, and try to bring the International out a little bit. That way I have a little bit more room, and so I can pop up my tent to give us some shade, because it's still around 98 degrees, 99.5 degrees. Well, still pretty hot. So let's get to pulling it. Alrighty guys, so we are here. So I'm gonna start off by taking the radiator off. I already got one of the nuts off, but radiator, disconnecting the battery, disconnecting these lines or the wires to the coil. Gonna be undoing this pump. We're gonna be undoing some of the other electrical components back in here. The bracket to this, just to get it all out of the way. Gonna keep the alternator on it. Gonna undo obviously the choke and throttle cable, and undo the mufflers down there. So I'm gonna show you guys all this, but I'm just kind of give you the general idea. Also gonna be removing the carburetor, obviously, putting the pull plate on it, and you got the engine mounts down there, and also a transmission mount back in the back area. So we're gonna pull all that, and I'm also gonna have to work on the pull plate. Sorry about the noise in the background. I'm also gonna have to work on this pull plate, getting that off. I might have to remove the seat. I did get a seat in it, so it's just temporary. So I'm probably gonna have to remove that, and yeah, and the shifter obviously. So let's get to pulling the radiator. So we got a 4 bolts. That one. We got a 4 bolts. So after removing that, undo the hose from, oh, drop my clamp now. Undo the bottom one. I pre-did it, but you got the bottom one, this one, and then
doesn't even matter.
It's not supposed to. Alrighty, guys, got it all pulled out. Sorry I didn't get any of it on film, guys. It was a pain in the butt. But I got everything labeled. Left the transmission in. Left the front clip on. Got everything labeled. One header removed. The other one I left just because I wanted to get to the starter a little easier. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is, not right now, but this is gonna get sent out and pressure washed and cleaned and painted, the frame and the front bay, while we build, or rebuild I should say, the 345. So alrighty, so got the valley pan, the manifold, intake manifold, got the valves, so that way you don't lose anything. So got the rods all out, got the rockers out. Those are all going to be carburetor here sent out and also degreased. A lot of the stuff's going to be Harley on there, hanging out on the bench for a while, just because this probably won't be the quickest. So I'm going to start dismantling some of the stuff, start writing out the wires as well, and get those all in order, so that way we don't get lost on the firing order. But yeah, that's where we're at. So gonna keep taking it apart. Next thing is to get the water pump off, get the whole intake part for the water pump, and get these hoses off so I can get to the back of this bolt. Shoot. Oh, right here. So I can get this bolt off. It doesn't look like a bolt, but that is a bolt. So that way I can get to that, to take this bracket off, to take the rest of it off. So that's where we're at on this breakdown.
Yeah, they got some weight. God damn, there's a lot of carbon on these pistons. Was it out? Yes, no.
My finger keep... I'm glad it's not all terribly built up. Holy shit. Alrighty guys, the block is torn apart, guys, fully torn apart. So we're left with just an empty block, guys. I got the crankshaft out, camshaft out, timing gears, bearings, everything, piston, all the stuff. Everything is out of it. There's a couple little bearings that are left in it, like for the distributor. Haven't taken it out yet, but for the most part, guys, it's all good. So I'm gonna take this out today and clean it. That way we can take it in to have it magnafluxed, tested, make sure there's no cracks in it. I'm gonna also have them do a very deep cleaning of it. And well, they have to clean it to magnaflux it, but that way when I get it back, it'll be a nice clean block, hopefully stripped. I'm gonna see if they can strip it, do whatever they can to get all this grime off, and then I'm gonna throw some paint on it, some high heat paint, and get the crankshaft serviced, camshaft serviced or replaced if it needs to be. Pistons, unsure, they're kind of burned, they have a lot of carbon, so hopefully those don't need to be replaced. but I'm going to have all this stuff pretty much that you see here serviced. The stuff over here, I am going to be getting a rebuild kit for this oil pump. So I'm keeping that over here. All this stuff is just going to get stripped down, new seals, new gaskets, new heat shields, or maybe not new heat shields, maybe clean them up, see what we can do. Harmonic balance, everything here is going to be just cleaned up. You see there's just a lot of grime. So I use this stuff right here. It's okay. I used it for the oh, I don't have my rockers. I used them on the rockers.
Alrighty.
It worked okay on the rockers.
Got it cleaned up as much
I
as
still have to go
This is
take it
all
out there and
WD-40
pressure wash them,
because I didn't want it to
but they did
rust, so I
come relatively clean.
inhaled this thing with WD-40. There's
Yeah,
still
I mean,
some
they're
gunk,
still greasy, but
like
they're
this
better.
kind of stuff right here. I'm just gonna scrape off. Power washer, pressure washer didn't get.
So yeah.
You see, it is loose, so
that's where we're
I
at,
can come
guys.
in
So
here and pick it all off.
clean all this stuff up. Might get to some of this stuff
most
today
of it
as well.
is loose
but
and off.
my
The
biggest
actual
thing is
lock
getting
itself
this cleaned up.
cleaned even inside of here, and see if I can flip this around with one hand. Oh, I can't. There. Show you guys the inside. Got that all cleaned up, guys. If you remember what it looked like before, it was just terrible. So, you know, I think it looks pretty darn good, if I say so myself. So, now, all right, so we have a bunch of solvent that we're gonna be putting in here. Odorless mineral spirits. We have a lot of the parts in here. So the hope is to degrease the pile that we had over here, and hopefully it eats away some of it. That way we can pressure wash it. Probably gonna let